Nhi Dao, and I am a fourth year at UNL. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm double majoring in communication sciences and disorders, and I'm also majoring in child, youth, and family studies. My mom came over here with her brothers and sisters when she was in her early 20s with my grandma, and so my parents are first-generation immigrants. Women in my family didn't get a chance to go to college, and the men in my family did. And so growing up, it's important for me to do well in school so that I can fulfill my mom's dream, but also my own dream, and also make her proud. The biggest challenge I feel like I face as a first-generation student is just realizing that I need help and knowing how to ask for it, because I remember in high school I was in a program called Upward Bound, and I feel like that really helped me transition into college because their whole program was based around helping students apply for college and helping you study for the ACT. So I'm really grateful for that program. And once I did enter college, I was able to be a mentee in the Emerging Leaders / First Huskers program from CAST. And then a couple years later, I was a peer mentor myself working for them. I learned that there's just so many resources around that are dedicated to helping you as a first-generation student, and so you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. My biggest inspiration is probably my mom. I grew up with her and she was a single mother, so it was really inspiring to see how hardworking she was. So it was always my mom that I would lean on for help and support. And because she's my biggest inspiration, she's also the biggest reason why I'm pushing myself hard in college to be able to get that degree and make her proud. Since coming to college, I feel like I've learned a lot of things, but one of the biggest things I learned was just stepping out of your comfort zone and putting yourself out there. In college, I tried something new, like joining Lambda, for example. That has really helped me grow just because there's so many other sisters here that are also first gen themselves, and not only do we share maybe a culture, but we also share the aspect of being first gen, and so I know I can always reach out to them for support, and so I'm really glad that I have a community here that I can ask for help whenever I need it.
Hi, my name is Helena Tran. I'm a current senior and I'm majoring in graphic design with a minor in math. Being a first generation student in Nhi Dao is really important to me, not only because of my personal life, but being a first generation student on both sides of my family, but also just supporting our local philanthropy. I feel like just being a first generation student in Nhi Dao has really helped me understand the sisters around me with something we all relate to, but also hopefully I can use that to lead by example for the sisters to come in the future. Being a graphic design major is definitely something I never thought I could say I am. I did start college as a computer science major, like many others may have experienced, just wanting to be in a more stable field that's STEM related, but after discussing it with my parents and just really thinking hard about what I'm passionate about, it just really comes to their support that really led to be a graphic design major, and with that I'm able to tap into my creative side, because growing up I was always into art, and getting the opportunity to graduate in May with that degree would really mean a lot to me personally, being able to pursue my own dreams with the support of my family. With my growing passion that I want to combine all my interests to do something more as much as I can, and then hopefully I want to work in higher education later down in my life, because I feel like being around college students all the time and having the opportunity to work with college staff here throughout my years has been something special to me, and I want to continue that impact. And when graduating, it's definitely just a big deal personally. It makes it worthwhile knowing that my parents' sacrifices and just their immigration to the US was worth it through my success. The biggest lesson I've learned throughout my years in college is that you are more than what you put yourself in. So beyond your major, you are capable of doing anything you want, and I've definitely taken every opportunity I can to explore all my other interests through organizations and just learning about what I like. I feel like you are your own limit, and if you know that you can stretch beyond that, you are more than capable of doing anything. And that has helped me grow as a person, and just teaching myself that I can always just go outside my comfort zone and do anything I want to do.
My name is Jessie Nguyen, and I am a junior at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, studying nutrition, exercise, and health science on the pre-physical therapy track. I first became interested in physical therapy after having a family member that was injured, and just seeing them being able to recover really captivated me to this career, but it was solidified after being able to work in a clinic and going through internships. Growing up, I've been very fortunate enough to have a close relationship with my family, not just immediate, but also extended. I have a lot of close cousins around the same age as me, as well as a little brother, but most of our parents actually have not gone to college, and they are immigrants from Vietnam that came to America to build these opportunities for us. And I think that's why I'm so passionate about being first gen, because I want to be able to take on these opportunities. I want to take on opportunities to show my little brother that even though we don't have like our parents that have done this, we could make the story ourselves. And seeing my older cousins being able to do that themselves, I believe that I can also do that too. A few obstacles that I ran into while coming to college, I would say, is mainly just believing in yourself and overcoming that imposter syndrome. My parents, they didn't grow up going to college. I didn't know if this was meant for me. Not knowing who to turn to, who to ask for help, resources around, it was hard to overcome that. Oasis has become a big part in helping me to overcome these obstacles. Because I have been a part of Oasis my entire college career. I started off as a mentee and now I'm actually a mentor, which I really enjoy. I would say my drive for college is mainly also to just live life for myself, to be able to grow as a person, to personally develop myself. And I want to be able to pave a way for little girls that look like me to be able to look up and be like, wow, if she can do it, I can do it too. Because I think as a first gen, that's what was really hard for me. Not seeing anyone that looked like me, you start to believe you're unsure if you can do it yourself. Being able to see someone that looks like you to be your role model is what drives me to be a successful student as a first generation.